Good afternoon, my name is Timmy O'Neill, and in this video, I'm going to address the question, should you join a homeschool co-op? Firstly, I think that it's important to find out if it will be helpful. If you're choosing the path of homeschooling, is this going to be helpful for you to teach your children, or would it be better to remote learn? Once you've answered that question, it's really case in point, kind of a direction and go. One quote from a family member that does homeschooling now offered this advice. It's not that hard to start homeschooling. You don't need to replicate what the schools do. You can make your own hours, and you can make it fun. And one of the key points of that I want to address is you don't have to replicate what the schools do, and to be honest, you probably don't want to. I've seen so many classes of my own that we would get to the end of the year and we wouldn't finish. We would start so many different programs and we wouldn't finish them, and it was just a mess. Especially when guidance counselors are trying to recommend colleges based on your interests. But that's a whole nother topic. We're going to discuss the good and the bad to a co-op. We're also going to address the fact that you need to punch fear in the face. Don't let fear hold you back. So the big good effects are, this is going to reduce your stress. It's going to free up some time. It's going to help you in a subject that you may feel like is a weakness. Being in a group with other peers working on the same content. That's all great. It's going to help you with your, getting your learning curve on a next level. The bad. Everybody's in one, and that's not always the best news. It leads right into the second one, peer pressure. You're going to feel like you need to join. But in most cases, you're going to succeed more and address the subjects that need full detail and intensity. And then, lastly, the fear of missing out on something. Don't fear about missing out on anything. I just went through just some peer classes that I went through that, never, it had a few subjects that never ever got addressed. And, you feel like you started to learn, and then suddenly, okay, we're moving on to the next subject because we don't have enough time. The best part of this is you make your own time. So, in a quick recap, punch fear in the face. If you're considering homeschooling, go a year of doing that before joining a co-op. It's the safest path, if you ask me. And tell me what you guys think about homeschooling. Is it popular in your state? I'm in upstate New York, and it's not a homeschool friendly state. If you have any questions, please put them below. Yesterday I posted the top 3 books. The top 3 best books for homeschooling, and I have copies of them. If you are homeschooling and or are considering homeschooling, I suggest you get these books. But I'm not going to leave it at that. I'm going to throw out there 2 copies, okay? One of The Well-Trained Mind, the other of the 3 R's, and I'll put the links below so you can see them and kind of get a better description of them. And I'm going to throw in another one, the honorable mention one. I liked better than I liked Teaching from Rest. It was desperate. Either the end of this month or, maybe when I get to 100 subscribers. Actually, you know what? Forget that. If you like this video, you comment on it, and you share it, you'll enter to win a copy, my copy of those 3 books. Okay? One of those 3. So there'll be 3 winners, 3 different books. One, The Well-Trained Mind, one, The 3 R's, and the other, Desperate. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hopefully you appreciate this content. If this was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications for every time I post a new video. I appreciate you, and thank you for subscribing if you have. Please consider subscribing if you haven't, and you have a great rest of your day. Remember, I'm going to put those links below. This video is eligible for my stimulus check, so if you like the video, you subscribe to it, you put a comment below, and share it on social media, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. That'll enter you in to get my stimulus check once they've established what the stimulus checks are going to be. I love you, appreciate you, and we'll be talking soon.